I ended up getting another job, very briefly, at Thames Television, in which I assisted an editor called Terry Pantling, who nobody will have heard of, because he'd left school at 15. He'd gone into Thames Television to work in the mail room, and because he'd been there for 20 years, he'd become an editor. I mean, he had no interest in editing. He had no interest in film. He just got there by the processes of time, and he never went to the. As far as I know, he never went to the cinema. Wasn't interested, but actually, he was cutting current affairs films.
This week you worked on what?
It had been this week. It was now called TVI. Okay. And we were working on film, and he used to do everything on a little pick sync, where you have the film on the front roller of a machine about that deep, and the various soundtracks on the sound heads behind it. And he used to wind film through the pick sync, make a cut, join it, join the next shot on, and look at it and go, "No, don't like that." And he'd peel the join, and he'd make a cut somewhere else, and he'd go, "Yeah, I like that." And all of his decisions about editing were based on that. And I think it was probably the greatest lesson I ever had in how to make an edit. You basically just go with your gut feeling, and it was my first lesson, really. It was the first lesson I absorbed. After and Roger Grafe and Tom Schwalm. It was just very liberating for me to realise that it was that simple, and that you trust your gut. So. Actually, lesson number 2, for me, will be illustrated in the first clip. And it's that my first lesson doesn't always apply.